Cool. On the other side, we've got TE's comp. They're going to be running 4 Firebrands, one of the few guilds that we've really seen 4 Firebrands coming out on. Also 4 Scourges, and of course, triple Scrapper. They're going to be rounding that out with double Warrior, 1 Herald, and 1 Daredevil. And it looks like Stealth coming out, so it is going to be round 1 here. Quick predictions. Boo versus T. Dennis?
Let's go for Boo in the first round.
Oh, Boo in the first round? Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say but here we go. Next wind's coming out here from T. Immediately going to get interrupted. First Shade Spike coming out on top of Boo. They are going to be moving out of it. On top of TE, trying to play very aggressive with their wins. There's going to be the second wins from TE now. No one getting caught in it on either side. Boo's still going to be maintaining that aggression, trying to stay on top of TE.
Both teams sustain pretty well. Do you see any lows? Boo's at pretty much 80% right now, 90% health. They're keeping it topped off.
Was a downstate on the side of TE. Thief, he did get up very quickly, though. And a couple low players, 1 Warrior here from TE. But, yeah, the sustain is mostly coming through. Again, that Thief going to be going down, though.
1 down.
A couple more players, low players. That Thief going to get up, but a Scourge still in downstate. And Boo actually maybe taking the first kill of the round. They are. Boo looking pretty good here at the moment.
A couple scary moments for some Daredevils on Boo's side, but they got right back up. Quick MI. Good job.
Absolutely, yeah. And they Boo, again, just kind of staying on top of T. I'm actually surprised with how much Boo is staying on top of T here. Not really getting pushed off. T probably, I don't know, maybe just having some trouble with the spike.
1 down, Godspeed, Daredevil. He goes back right up.
Yeah,
nice
good,
MI.
good res there. Downstate here on the side of T, Warrior, but he is going to get rezzed up pretty quickly. But 2 now going down, Joey included. That's going to be a Fireburn and a Warrior. They really need to get these reses. Boo spiking on him. That's going to be a 3rd downstate. Scrapper, 1 going to get cleaved out. 2's going to be cleaved out. That's going to be 3 dead total for TE. Boo may actually take this first round. They're still pushing. They're still aggressing on top of TE. And they're pushing right through them. 3 more going down now. 2 low Scourges, 4 downstate. Another one's going to be cleaved out. That's 4 dead. I think Boo take it. Yes.
Effect.
First round going to Boo. And expand as you called it. I don't believe this. Not what I was expecting at all.
Well, I think coming off that script, Boo was watching it, so they must have seen the comp. They went in there thinking about what they might have done, going out there hard and strong. T might not having a chance to really shine with their chrono or with their mirages right at the get-go. Also, maybe reeling from that last scrim, so maybe a little bit fatigued. Who knows? Really good performance though.
Yeah. How many mirages is TE running, I assume you mean? None. I went over their comp as well. You can see it out here, but I will go over it again. It's going to be 4 Firebrands, 3 Scrappers, 4 Scourges, 2 Warriors, 1 Herald, and 1 Thief. Did you say Boo was running a Chronomancer?
Yes, they have 1 Chrono, and it's not the driver, I don't think. No.
No. Callie usually plays Guardian.
Yep.
Yeah, we can see there. So, obviously, the big difference here is that Boo is going to be running 2 Daredevils as opposed to the 1 that TE has. They're also only running 1 Warrior, right? Sure I got that right?
Yes, one Spellbreaker.
As opposed to TE's 1 Warrior, and they are going to be running a Chrono as well. Thanks for those follows, below, guys. Also, Zeke, shout out. Thanks for that host, my appreciate. So, a little bit less... well, I mean, there's different utility, I'll say, on the side of TE as opposed to Boo. Obviously, the extra Thief, I think, is actually really good for the way Boo's playing. And again, I mentioned this a couple times during the round. I'm very surprised with how well Boo was able to just stand on top of TE and not really get punished for it. And those double thieves, if they're allowed to do that, then it's going to work very well for them. And we actually see a swap here for TE. They're going to take out 1 of their Warriors and bring in a 2nd Herald. They're going to be running 1 wins now and 2nd Herald. I like that swap, actually. I think
trying to punish that Hammer Train, yeah. I did see some of the Daredevils on Boo's side go a little bit low, and both downs they had during the round were the Daredevils, both at separate moments. I'm not sure. I'm going to check more harder this round to see if that was just from random cleave or if that was a single target. So,
so do you have predictions for the whole GvG, by the way, not just for the round?
Oh, right. Okay, so for the whole GvG, that's tough without seeing the previous one. I barely clipped the last scrim, so I just it's so hard. I'm gonna spoil you, and I'll just say T wins the next round. Let's go. Bit by bit.
All right, I'm gonna say that T does come back. I think they're gonna take it 4-2 total, and it is best of 7. People asking, yeah. Most of these GvGs for the tournament are best of 7. The last 3 will be best of 9 over. But yeah, here we go. Nice reveal coming out on top of TE from that Boo Scrapper, who are still being stealth, and they're going to have a good stealth engage as well, coming out right on top of TE. Shade's going to be used. There's that one wins that we have, that TE has. Shade's going to be used as well, and that's going to be a down state.
Boo, one Herald going down, 40%. He gets illusioned.
Yeah,
he's up, he's up.
Looks like Wells used as well on TE's side, so they're not going to have too much spike. They do need to be careful they don't get too overextending here as Boo pushes in on top of them. Scourge, Shade's coming out again from TE, but again, they're just kind of
down
split.
on Boo's side, 2 downs. Two downs from Boo, both Scrappers and the same Herald going down. I think this is
a lot of down states here from Boo. Yeah, they're cracking pretty hard. However, there's a down state here on the side of TE. Looks like he gets a Mide, though. He's going to go down a second time. A little bit of a low players on the side of TE. Boo not giving up yet, actually. They need to be more aggressive.
They're constantly on the back foot. This is not good. They're just losing players over and over. That's 2 more. Bailey's in Africa goes down. He gets rezzed. No, he gets finished. Rip.
Yeah, TE pushing pretty aggressively now. I think they can kind of tell that they have the momentum in this round for sure. Yeah, 4 more going down from Boo, and that's going to be the crack. TE certainly going to be taking this round. And whether it was that extra Revenant dealing the damage or just TE playing better, we do see them certainly improve from that first round. So it's going to be 1-1, and it's not going to be a clean sweep there, boys, for either guild. Of course, what we like to see. All right, so what went better there for TE, do you think? Or what burst for Boo?
Well, it seemed like Boo is pretty much they were playing very conservatively that round. I think they kind of played into the TE strategy of having that extra Herald, and the best thing they could have done was maybe to just continue pushing. Because I think by just kind of hesitating there, they just they're going to lose it by overtime, by attrition. What about you? What did you see on TE's side that worked for them?
Well, they had, even though Boo actually had the engage there, they were able to, first of all, they were able to get out of that stealth engage very well, not losing any players, which of course is very important. Losing the engage generally can lose you the round. And they were actually able to just immediately apply their own pressure. As soon as Boo engaged on them, they got out of the spike, and they immediately put Shades and Wells down. And even though they didn't kill that first down state they forced the illusion, which is a very big cooldown to get, or at least the first illusion, I should say. And they were able to just kind of constantly keep pressure up. They didn't immediately just pull back. They kept a little bit more pressure up on Boo, forced some more of their cooldowns, and then they kited back when Boo pushed on top of them. So they didn't just let Boo sit on top of them with Wells and Shades like they did last round. And then as soon as they again, maybe it was those Revenants, the extra Revenant that they put in, they got 1 or 2 down states at range. They pressured them very, very hard, immediately cleaned those kills up instead of letting them get rezzed. And they were able to just follow damage up on there, and Boo pretty much just cracked in that spike and the second follow-up spike as well. And it was pretty much just a snowball from there. So, yeah, pretty good. Are they going to go the distance, or is this a reverse sweep already? Who knows? This tourney is still tainted by last year curse. So many ringers. No, there are no ringers in this series. We've made very sure there are no ringers this time. 3-3-1. Torque shows up out of nowhere and kills both guild in the last round. That would be pretty crazy. But all right, so
what do you think's going on Boo's head right now, Caliburn said? He's got to think about a way to come back.
I think they should still just try to repeat the first round. Okay, I'm not sure if they're canceling.
Looks like a false start.
Yeah, it looks like they might be canceling here. Sure. 0:30 was the timer called out on my side, but I don't know. Caliburn maybe just didn't confirm that, and T didn't see it maybe. But yeah. But yeah, I honestly think that what Boo did the first round, they stayed very, very aggressive, and it worked for them. They need to be the problem with that though is just if they rely on that, if TE plays around it well enough, it's not going to work. They need to make sure, because you don't want to sitting on top of your enemy group, even with scrappers, even with firebrands, it's not always going to be good. Especially if you don't have any, a big spike to play off of. You're usually going to lose players. You're usually going to get down states on your own side, I should say. And so you do have to pull off at some point. But I think the main thing is just make sure they keep their reses fast, because after that first illusion, we really didn't see any reses come out for Boo, and I think that was the big thing. Not getting those MIs off is really bad. Not getting a second follow-up illusion is really bad. So they want to focus on that. But the other main thing is just getting down states like they did the first round, because they really didn't make any down states that last round, even with the engage, which is a problem. They want to make sure they're spiking correctly and coordinated. Boo needs Corelli. That, you could be right. Atsuma, are you in the stands? Can you come in? But yeah, there we go. So all right, so you correctly said that Boo would win the first round and T would win the second round. You're 2 for 2 right now. Yeah. So who's taking this third round there? Spence?
I think T is still gonna.
All right, so we don't even need to watch this round, I guess. Right? Here we go.
All right, here we go. Yeah.
Winds coming out from TE. They don't get stealth engaged on as they did last round. Immediately, that's going to be downstate. But there is a downstate on their side as well. Scrapping out from TE. MI does come out for him, but the cleave is there from Boo. They're starting to hard res, but there's a winds now from Boo as well, and the cleave is going to be there. That's going to be the first dead of the round. TE. Second downstate coming out here as well. Going to be a Scourge. Boo going on top of that fast, but the MI is there this time, and that's going to get him back up. TE now going to be trying to disengage. There's a Gravel, though, who's going to catch a couple players. Boo need to be covered. They don't overextend on top of TE, like I mentioned.
Quick regroup. They need to keep pushing. They're going into the stack right now. They're focusing it down Necro on TE side.
He's going to get cleaved out.
Oh my god.
Beef maybe going to be going down as well. Pretty low here. He is going to be able to dance around. Boo now pulling out. This is the smart play for sure. TE pushing in, though. If they can get a couple downstates here, they may be able to come back. Caliburn, unfortunately, has the target on himself.
Necro goes down. Instant MI. Good job.
Yeah, good MIs there. Looks like Wells dropped here from TE. Maybe just other spike. But the Thief overextending and is going to get immediately cleaved out. There's going to be 3 dead total now on the side of TE. 12 versus 15. And this is going to be hard for TE to come back. Boo now pushing in pretty aggressively. They probably have their spike back up. But Shade's going to be used from TE as well. That may slow down their push a little bit. But it's a pretty low Scourge here.
Getting dangerously low. 10%.
Going to be a Revenant goes down. It does get res pretty quickly. You can keep going?
I think at this point, it's really just attrition. As long as Boo can keep their heads above the water, they're probably going to sustain and just train down TE. Yeah, I'm surprised. Very good job, Callie.
Ooh, 2 downs, 3 downs, 4, 5, 6 going down, 7 downstate. Everyone on TE's side is in downstate. And that's going to be round number 3 going to Boo. It is 2-1. And for the very first time this night, Expandus is wrong.
Damn.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. This is good content. Holy cow. Call your friends and family. Come tell them to watch this. Got a back-to-back rounds.
Yeah, absolutely. We're looking good. So, look, I said it before. I honestly expected TE to clean this GvG up. Honestly, I didn't. I was actually debating whether or not I thought. Wait a minute. All right, don't permaban people, man. Very obviously you can time people out if they are shit talking, but you don't have to permaban them. Okay, thank you. Just time them out. Just time them out. But guys, stop disparaging other guilds. That is not you're not allowed to do that in this chat. Okay, you don't have to like other guilds. You don't have to like the guild GvGing, but you will not disparage other guilds in my chat. I don't have to keep saying that. Car. I'm gonna you car. Anyways, Roy, you're not the best at predictions. Excuse me, Punk. What? What did you say? All right, VR is banned from the tournament. Anyways, so I'm very surprised. But like I also did say, Boo has been practicing a lot for this GvG and this tournament. Honestly, they really have. They've been pulling it out. I think for this tournament, and they've been playing very well. They didn't lose a single round to SF. They looked very clean against them. And I honestly think that they've been putting more into this tournament and these GvGs than they have in the last few years. So I'm honestly like I said, I am a bit surprised. I think TE's the better would have been the better guild here, but I'm not 100% really surprised or baffled here that Boo is doing well because I think they're a good guild and I think that they have been consistently improving. So, but it is only 2-1. Boo still needs 2 more wins, rounds 1, guys. TE is not done yet. They haven't been playing as well as maybe they could be, but can't count them out yet. But here we go. 3rd round coming out or 4th round, I should say, coming out pretty quickly.
Did you catch them do any character substitutions, or were they same rosters before?
Sorry, you mean for the comps here, or?
Yeah, comps right now. Actually, it's round 5.
Yeah. I did not see any more changes here on either side. But here we go. A couple players from TE out of stealth. Boo going to be engaging on them pretty quickly. Looks like they may be trying to focus a Necro. However, everyone going to be out.
Callie goes down.
And they're going to turn the winds down around. Yeah, several downstates here in this spike. Very good spike here from TE. 2-3 going down. They may be able to snowball right off as the reses do come out, but there's going to be still a downstate. Does get illusion to the back. Very good illusion coming out. And now they turn the damage around. There's going to be a winds with a downstate here from TE. Does get immediately a mine. That's going to be 1 Scourge. A couple low players, but TE moving out of the spike pretty well.
I think it's a little bit dangerous now. Boo need to be thinking about regrouping. Don't overcommit. They got 2 downs now. Guardian and a Scourge going down. 3 in downstate, 4 in downstate.
Yeah, snowball here.
This might be the crack
for TE. I think they just lost way too many cooldowns on that first engage. TE looking very confident here as they clean those downstates up, and it's going to be a second round 1 for TE. As you said before, back-to-back rounds 1 here for these guilds. I like it. Just swap.
I think what really did them in that round was the initial push up on this corner right here, up against the water and the staircase. Like it's really not very good place to be. Even if they regrouped and dropped all their cooldowns, they got a lucky downstate. Like should be thinking about their positioning more. And the longer they stayed there, the less likely they'd be able to stay alive later on. So.
Absolutely. And it's actually pretty interesting here. That's both rounds that T have won. They've 100% lost the stealth engage. And yet they did a very good job, especially this round, of, again, getting out of that first spike and immediately putting the pressure onto Boo.
Do you think that's because it's just instinctive that if you don't have the stealth and you're revealed and you know they're going to come on you, you're going to be able to use your defensives earlier and just think about like, getting out of that, letting the other team whiff their bomb, and then you drop your shit afterwards? What do you think? Why do you think that is? Like,
I mean, part of it could be Boo not so Boo should just throw stealthily when they're around. That's not really what I'm saying, but part of it could be that Boo just is not having good coordination with their spikes out of stealth. You know, if you start spiking too early, you can actually ruin the rest of the spike because it'll cause people to dodge early if you don't count down correctly and don't put your damage down at the same time. So it could be that. It could also just be, as you said, TE just reacting very, very well instinctively and just fast, quickly enough to get out of that first spike. But I mean, the main thing for me is that a lot of guilds, when they lose that first engage, and yes, I know the round starting, is they won't get damage down quickly enough after that first spike from the enemy that is stealth. And that's what T is doing very well here. And they got several down states and forced several cooldowns here in the beginning of that last round. But here we go. Next round coming out. Wins going to be dropped from both groups here. There's the wins from T just a little bit later. However, it isn't going to get interrupted, and it's going to get the full channel down state from Boo. Yeah. And looks like they do get the MIs on that second downstate as well. So good MIs coming out there. Boo still has all 15 of players. TE definitely with the advantage on this engage, however. And that's going to be some shade pressure coming out with the Revenants as well. Looking like a target on the Thief, actually. They're going to be trying to take him out, and they do push through Boo. But looking for the counter spike here as TE pushes in. No one going down as of yet on the side of TE. Both groups just going to exchange spikes. Scourge now very low, but the Thief is down here. Not sure if the rest is going to come out. There's the Illusion on the side of Boo. Bit of stealth mid-round here for TE. Another downstate, another 2 downstates, and Boo needs to be careful they don't lose the round right here. Big crack coming out as 3 more going downstate. Shades coming out from TE. They are going to be able to clean up several kills. Gravel there in the ground as well, and Boo cracking all over the arena. Downstates left and right as TE start cleaning up, and I think that is going to be round. I think they're going to be able to take round 3. The first time in the GvG we've seen back-to-back rounds from one guild. And yes, it is going to be 3-2 now for TE. Best of 5? No, it's best of 7 for the GvG. There we go. So, TE have broken the pattern of this GvG. And they're now 1 round away from winning when they were a round behind. So, this is very
pretty close. Good round. Do you think they've got enough of feel for both guilds that they're just going to take the 4th round? You think we're going to see another back-to-back?
Well, I did originally call 4-2 for TE. And so if I want to prove Hunk and all the naysayers wrong, I will, of course, hope that TE wins this, because then I'll be right. It'll be 4-2. But I do, of course, enjoy seeing competitive GvGs. And I would have absolutely no issue if it ends 4-3 for either guild. I am unbiased here, guys. Yeah. But I do think TE is going to take it, though. I think that they found the rhythm a bit. I think they maybe struggled with Boo a little bit. Surprised how well they're sustaining. But, I mean, as we saw the last 2 rounds, they cracked them very, very well with single spikes. And then followed up damage on top of those downstates as well. And Boo didn't really have a way to respond to it. From your EU to NA server experience, do you think ping matters that much in this type of chat? Unbiased till EU guilds fight. Ping does matter. However, I think depending on where you're playing from, it's obviously not as bad as it could be. Like, I play on EU with around 180 ping, but I'm very used to it, and I do okay. But people who play from different parts of NA, like West Coast, certainly have a lot more ping than that, and it's a lot harder. Anyways, here we go. Possibly last round coming out. It's going to be wins used from T. Does get interrupted very well, though. And there's a pretty low warrior here, taking a little bit of cleave, but T is still going to be moving pretty aggressively. Boo actually going to be pushing them back as they look for a spike here. There's their wins. Gravel going to go down, but it's not going to be on top. Looks like some breaches and wells dropped as well, but it doesn't look like it's connecting too much. However, T is a little bit split up as a downstate on both sides.
Illusion of Life expires. They do get the manual res off. That's very nice. However, A Spellbreaker goes down. That Chrono just got 2 IOLs off. Very good.
A good job from that Chrono to keep Boo in this fight. They are able to push them back for now, but T's still trying to stay aggressive. However, there's a downstate Thief going off. If Boo can take this kill, might be the start of the end of this round for them.
2 downstates. 3.
Yeah, the Warrior's going to get rezzed. Not sure if the Thief will. Obviously not easy to hard res a Thief. However, he's still alive, and there's a downstate on the Boo side. However, he's going to be rallied from that cleave coming out there for that Thief finally. TE still trying to converge on top of the Boo, though. Boo does need to be careful they don't try to expend too many cooldowns, and his Scourge goes down, but is going to get hard resed up.
They use the last IO. I actually think they need to keep going. Coordinate their pressure. Keep going. It looks like T's on the back foot. The last thing they want to do is give up those gains.
As you say though, 2 downstates on the side of Boo. One going to get cleaved out, one possibly going down as well. I'm not sure if they have a Mize back up. Boo really needed to spike here, and TE look like they are able to sustain through this pressure. That's going to be 2 dead now on the side of Boo. Only 1 dead on the side of TE. However, there's a bit of shining light here as a downstate comes out here for TE, but he does get res pretty quickly. However, kind of low Scourge, but looks like the sustain is there for T. And at the moment, Boo's still struggling to make downstates. Jerry now and Necro are going to be going down here on the side of Boo. 2 going to be going downstate. 3 downstate. This might be it. The wins comes out for T. They may be able to finish Boo right here. Boo actually pulling out of the wins, though. They may actually have
Very
it.
good sustain.
Yeah, they're not done yet. Wins now from Boo.
They got the wins off. This is their chance to change the course. Are they going to be able to localize damage? Are they calling for wins
big
and
ground
shades?
well on top of T. A couple players get pulled in, but unfortunately there just isn't the follow-up damage that Boo needs, and there's a downstate on their side. They really need to try to make some downstates here, not let this player die. Another Necro dead, another cleave out for Boo, and this might be it. They still are having trouble finding kills. Callie now going to downstate.
Goes down. Chrono goes down. I think
that
this
might
is
be it,
man. This is so tough.
Take it.
They're churning. It's a bloodbath out there. What's going on?
It is hard to see. Shades go down from TE as they clean up Boo, and it looks like they are going to emerge victorious, losing only 1 player this final round. But a very close round nonetheless. And it is going to end 4-2 for TE.
I think we found out who the true prophet was.
You know, I may have paid both guilds off, but you're right. You're right. I had complete faith in myself the whole time. It's a bloodbath, yes, exactly. But very well played from both guilds. Really good GvGs here tonight. I'm very impressed. Honestly, I think Boo has completely surpassed my expectations. I think Boo is playing a lot better than they've played in certainly last year's tournament and previously. And as you can see, they absolutely demolished TE in this brawl. Not a single TE player left alive. Overgrowth is running for their lives. And Boo, the Blue Boys, emerge victorious. Boys is decent, yeah, but there you go. Or you have very accommodative predictions. What does that mean? What? Who won the brawl?